Hello, everybody. So here we are. I remember in back in April 2024, I was working at a school. It was absolutely fantastic. A great job, hard work. I remember Jimbo speaking to me, saying he's got this really exciting thing going on, and I'm sure he probably spoke to other people as well at the time. And he mentioned about this idea of a radio station, and then here we are in March, approaching sort of like April the 13th. It is. I've got some information like in front of me because I'm useless at remembering things, and if I write it down, I generally can't read it. So April the 13th, the official birthday of Airland Radio, and look how far it has come. It's just a big showcase of all us pub sheddies, beer lovers. You don't necessarily have to have a pub shed or whatever. You just have to love beer. It's for the beer loving and pub shed community. And I'm seeing now show after show after show appear. They did Shed Fest. It's just fantastic. You know, Radio Leven does the jukebox. It's just everything about it is brilliant. I don't get to listen to it as much as I'd like due to working on building sites and they don't allow it. But I love the fact there's all the catch up and it's superb and it was great. I had a walk yesterday and I was listening to Pablo's jukebox on Radio Leave, and it was absolutely brilliant. And then with Ellen Audio, who's part of the idea behind Ellen Radio as well, they done obviously the collaboration beer with Overtone, and now with Ellen Radio, they have done a collaboration beer with Bayonet Brewing, Tactical Transmission. Now, honestly, on the Instagram community, everybody's seeing this, so I'm not showing anything new to anybody. But if you're seeing this as a reel, this is something new. Now, Bayonet Brewing. Now, here's the thing. I really am terrible for ordering beers when I don't need beers. And I thought to myself, I'm going to go to Bayonet Brewery and I'm going to order a load of their beers as well as this one while I'm there. And I went looking for I'm up to £67-70 here. There's no free delivery. And I suddenly realised, and I didn't even realise, so I'm being really totally honest here when I say this, he's a one-man band. And I sort of know, I'd listened to the interview as well on Airland Radio. He literally is Alex. He does it all by himself. He does absolutely everything. The brewing, the social, the canning, just absolutely everything. It's totally, that's why. I mean, when you see that, now we're seeing on a lot of cans now, which is great, the indie beer logo. He really is an independent beer. And I've got this from Airland Radio's post. It says, Airland Radio's mission is always been to support and champion independent breweries and retailers. And Alex at Bayonet is the epitome of passionate, independent brewing some of the finest craft beers around, all by himself. I'm absolutely amazed by that. I think he still works in the army. He's got his full-time job and he's doing that and then designing the can art and everything. So I love this. So you've got the Airland Radio there in collaboration with Airland Radio. The tactical transmission, I think, is obviously the tactical part of the army theme behind this brewery, and the transmission being the transmission over the airwaves for Airland Radio. There's the radio there. From Jimbo's post, I think that is a birthday card just there. And then you've got some of Bayonet, their beers on the hand pulls there. Absolutely brilliant. The bar stool, the audio coming out there to the birthday and to the beer. So L and radio. Absolutely fantastic. So, and what's this here like? So it says, put your feet up, grab a tactical transmission, and tune in. So could be the link to Airland Radio, I would have thought. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. Love the can art. 6.5% double dry hopped IPA, Ideo 7, Azaka, Simcoe Cryo. Now, Simcoe Cryo, the Cryo hops, I believe. Oh, and I've mentioned this, but I deleted it out of what I was speaking about with Nick because I don't want to sound as if I don't know what I'm doing. But I know the cryo hops are more of an extract of all the gold. Is it lupinum oils? So it's a real concentrate of the oils. So you get a lot more big flavours, whereas like the T90 hops, they go through a mill and they retain 90% of their original weight, but you've still got some matter type of thing in there. Now, the one thing, so your cryo hops are going to give you a big, powerful punch. One thing I'm really guilty about, and I can't even believe I didn't do it. And Alex at Bayonet, I will order more of your beers, and I will get myself a glass. I didn't get a glass. Real shame on me. But anyway, I've got a Spenowaffle glass to champion this beer in. So very, very sorry I didn't get a glass. It's real schoolboy error. Absolute terrible. Oh boy, goodness me, this beer wants to get out the can anyway. So I'm going to be going to the birthday launch in April. Looks fabulous. I'm going to be enjoying a pint of this on tap, on keg, however it gets delivered. That smells juicy. I smell orange instantly. Oh, loads of orange smell from my nose anyway. This is why I like Wednesday Waffle with Nick. In fact, I'll probably have to bring this beer to the next Wednesday Waffle, because me and Nick had completely difference of opinions on beers as well. And what he got in flavours, I didn't. Now, this beer apparently has got like mango flavours, some according to what the can says. Look at the condition on this beer. Look at the head on that beer. I like these cans as well because they've got this texture, and you can, in the Spanish lounge, I'm going to feature this on the next one, and I'll probably use this in a loop station song in front of the mic. Anyway, here's the beer. Looks great. Sorry, like I say, sorry it's not in a Bayonet Brewery glass. The smell is outrageous. This head will hide the smell a bit more now. It doesn't really though. Still smell lots of orange in that. But out the can, lots of a bit like slight danky orangey. Oh, lovely fruity flavours out of that. Right, 6.4%, first beer of the day. Been full of cold, and I'm really I felt quite a bit better this afternoon. So here we go. Well, I feel 100% compared to how I've done. Cheers, everybody. This ain't about me anyway, it's about beer. Oh, that's bright. That is bright and sunshiny. That's fresh. That is so fresh. I can actually taste a little bit of mango in that. I really struggle with mango, but it is there. Very tropical, very orangey, very zesty, citrusy, fresh. It's like a fresh fruit bomb in a glass. Really easy to drink. It's very easy to drink, that is. That's super refreshing. 6.5% double dry hopped IPA. Absolutely super refreshing, that is. That is really, 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 really nice. I'm getting my usual tiny little bit of bitterness that's now just lingering at the back as well. Now I'm just leaving it alone for a minute, a minute or two. It's really starting to just start to build at the back. There's a slight element of dryness with it, which is making me salivate, make me swill my mouth out. I love that about a beer. I love to get that dryness about a beer. So there's a slight element of dryness. You can really taste that this has got that cryo hop in it. I've got my hop wheel here, and I'm really getting the Simcoe come through, that pininess. So on here, I've made notes of it's even got some spillage on it. So the Simcoe here, pine, grapefruit, and berry. I'm struggling with the berry notes because one of the things that Pablo said about one of the beers he had that I'd given to him, he really got the berry notes, and I really can't get that. So like I say, this is why beer is so subjective and so palatable to different people for different reasons. And it took me a long while to recognise pine in a beer. So this has got quite a bit of pininess, even though it's not like a West Coasty type of pininess, but it's there. That's probably a lot where that freshness is coming from. I think the Simcoe is quite powerful in this. Really is. The grapefruit lingers right at the back. So fresh. This beer is not green, if you know what I mean. Like, it's a green beer. The can's new, the beer's new. It's not been long in the can. But it doesn't taste green. It doesn't taste, it's not got that, like how early putty can taste really green. This tastes like it's really freshened up quickly. And it's so fresh. This is going to be beautiful on draft, on keg, or however it gets poured. But the one thing that I was always worried about with myself is straight away, it's a collaboration beer. We're going to instantly think we'll compare it to Gimme Some. But no, I quickly wiped that idea out of my head, thinking Gimme Some was a collaboration beer with Ale and Audio. This is a collaboration beer with Ale and Radio. Let's look upon them as different beers, and they are. They're completely different beers, but really, really fantastically different. This has got a nice, if you crush it down, it's a nice sort of dankiness about it. Very subtle, but the hops are really lending forward to all them mixed fruit flavours, tropical fruits. Can't really pick massive amounts out, but I've got orange as a real front flavour for me. The mango sort of came in. I think of mango as that real silky fruit. I ate mango for weeks, trying to get the taste of mango to hit my taste buds. And even now, I find when I eat mango, I don't feel like it's got a lot of flavour, whereas somebody else will eat mango and go, oh, it's full of flavour. So that's probably why I don't get so much mango. But in this, I've almost got like that slippery mango fruit running through this. And I think this will be really interesting if me and Nick on a Waffle Wednesday drink this beer together, because he picks up mango massively. It really is beautifully citrusy. It really is zingy. I keep saying it, I can't believe how fresh it is. I can't believe how lovely and refreshing it is for a 6.4% IPA, and a double dry hopped IPA as well. It's massively refreshing. It's so drinkable. I used to think, like, that if I was having a session IPA or something, I'd want it at like 4%, 4.5%, but now I'm thinking a session IPA is more your 5%. These 6.4%ers, literally. But I tell you what I'm getting. So I think from that Citra Cryo, I really do feel, and I hope Alex can probably input here. So I was just going to show you this. He's put here, so everybody knows my actual name is Lee, even though Speno is what I want everybody to call me. A huge thank you for your order. And I only ordered 6, but I'm going to order more. We really do appreciate the support, and I hope you enjoy the beers. Alex, Bayonet Brewery. Lovely note in there. Really means a lot. So, Alex, yes, I'm Lee, but I'm Speno. A beer mat there, and I think, obviously, his beer's going to be at this festival here. So, yeah, I love it. Independent brewery. Totally. This is probably one of the most independent breweries in the UK. A one-man band producing beers this good all by himself. It says, we're excited to welcome the team from Ale and Radio. So, yeah, the Two Dashens pub, Ale and Audio, obviously Jimbo, Abitronic, and Andros Beer Selfies went over to Northallerton to join on the brew day and witness the magic in action. So that's from, if you look at Ale and Radio's post, I'm talking to everybody in the pub share community going, yes, Speno, we know all about that. But if you're watching this and you don't know all about that, then number one, follow Ale and Radio on Instagram, follow Ale and Audio, listen to Ale and Radio. Just go to alanradio.co.uk. It's dead, or just type in Google Ale and Radio. You will find them there. There's so many shows. Go on Mixcloud. You can go all interaction in the chat. You can also like pick out all the shows. I mean, there's I can't even name. You best just go and have a look. There's so many shows on there. It's all there. It's all, go to alanradio.co.uk. It's all there. Oh, I've gone over 15 minutes. I can't believe it. Oh God, I've got to edit it. Right. See you, everybody. I've got over 15 minutes for Instagram, so there'll be some of it cut out. But anyway, right, absolutely fantastic. Alex, Bayonet Brewing. Brilliant, lovely, beautiful beer. Cheers.